Hi guys, welcome back to my first video in over 12 months. I know, I kind of fell off the face of the planet there for a little bit. I think the last time I seen you guys, I went to a show with my friend at Emma's Horse, Wizard. I was going to record that video and I actually lost the footage. I had to get a whole new phone because decided that he wanted to, become a supermodel with my handbag and just stood on my phone and it was just a massive mess. So I have no idea, but I am back. Woohoo! So today's video is kind of just explaining what happened, where I went, what did I do, and why I'm standing in front of a very yellow house. So to kind of start with and clear the air, I guess, I'm not in Golden Hills Valley anymore. I'm actually in Silverglade. I have relocated to this beautiful area. I know at the start of my channel and my journey, I was staying at Starshine Ranch. And then I moved away and I've come back. I was the HR manager at this stable that I was helping my friend run. Unfortunately, that kind of fell through. We had a bit of a falling out, so I've stepped away and I've decided to pursue a career in events management. I know, so left field, but I think that's something, I think it's just my calling, I'm going to be honest. I really enjoy organizing things and just really prioritizing people's enjoyment. So I am really looking forward to that. However, that does mean I have relocated. So I wanted to take you guys on a quick little journey on what I've been doing, what I've been looking at. And of course, that also means scouting for new areas for So to kind of start off with, I did have a look at, I guess you could call it one of the major stables in Silverglade. They were super lovely. The guys there, so nice. I'm really glad I took the time to have a quick chat with everybody and just have a quick look around. I know originally came from this area, like being at the ranch and stuff, so I don't think you'd be too worried, but they do have a beautiful jumping arena, dressage arena. They've got round pens and they've got stalls and stables and whatnot for days. There's also a small little area just past the vineyard, and it's got stalls and wash bays and that sort of stuff as well, which is super cool. Everything is just so nicely laid out, and that's what I really liked about it. And the jumping arena was spectacular. I would love one day to bring Wizard here. I think he would have an absolute blast. I don't know how far I would get with that though, but I think he would genuinely love it. And they also do working equitation, which I've never done before, but I feel like that could be something really interesting. And they do Liberty as well. They've got lesson programs and loads of instructors, which are all really nice as well. So that might be something to consider as well. I did write a lot of notes about different places as well, and they've also got a lot of paddocks, which is really nice. I really liked that idea. So this is a top contender for boarding. I unfortunately didn't find anywhere nearby, like super close, that I could stay at, so that was a kind of a bit of a bummer, which I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss. I really like the area, but it just means I would have to travel every day to the stable, so I don't know. But the next place I did have a look at was Silverglade Village itself, so just a little bit away from the stables that I just looked at. I love the area. One of my biggest regrets was actually leaving the ranch. I loved coming and visiting this small little town. I would give anything to move back here, honestly. The people here are lovely, the food is amazing, and just the culture and the vibe here is just, it's next to nothing I've ever really experienced. They do have a small farm beside them, which I think is really cool. It's got some paddocks, there's a round yard, there's a dressage arena that also doubles as a jumping arena, so there's jumps that you can set up. And there's also paddocks on the outside as well. They're not large paddocks, but have you met like he would be quite happy to share with another horse, so I'm not really worried about that. I did have a look at a house kind of to the left of the place. It was just really small. I know it's just me, but I'm kind of looking at getting a dog or maybe a cat or something like that just to keep me company while Yuno's off gallivanting around. So I did like it. It was just a bit small. So I don't know, again, kind of second here. I really like that stable from the start, so I don't know how I'm going to play this one. The next house I looked at though, it's next to like a wheat field or a crop field, whatever you want to call it. I feel like when harvesting season comes, it's going to be so loud and dusty. Like, in my mind, how am I supposed to get my washing done without having to invest in a dryer? Like, these are the things I'm thinking about. So nonchalant, like, I don't know. Anyway, I liked the house. It was cute, it was cozy. It is next to like a wheat field though, so I don't know. I'm very much so I don't know at the moment. It's all just so up in the air, but that's okay. I did have a look at a third house as well. It's got a little like shed on the side. It's currently where I'm staying at the moment. I'm renting it for just a short time. They have offered me a longer lease period if I choose to stay here. I like it. It's a nice size. It's reasonable. And it's nice and close to that farm. So if I wanted, to stay there, he could stay there. But it's also not out of the way either if I wanted to go to the stable, like where I first went and visited at the start. So it's kind of, in the middle, not terrible, but, a couple of different ways of looking at it, I suppose. But is currently staying at that farm that we looked at. He's loving it. Obviously, have you met him? Like, he could be here by himself and still love it, or he could have 10 million friends and still be happy. But on the note of being happy, I did have a meeting I needed to get to with my boss, so I'm going to take you along for that one. And it's at Fort Pinter with the craziness. Given the festival is on, that is kind of what I meant by craziness. The summer festival is on, so it took us ages to get a seat. But once we got a seat, we did some chatting about some upcoming events, some things that she wants me to try and run, and kind of co-host and jump in on. But yeah, that was kind of the meeting, which was really nice. And now it's home time, so it was kind of a quick meeting, but it was really nice. But that kind of concludes the video, to be honest. Like, there wasn't a whole lot I wanted to bring you along for today, but just kind of touch base with you guys. I have also had crippling anxiety to get in front of a camera again, so kind of working through those feelings and thoughts and emotions and everything that comes with it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.